and what tools to use. At his workshop near his store, he showed us how they make the rings. They start with thin sheets of gold, silver, platinum, and other metals. A dozen or so sheets are pressed together tightly. And heated in a kiln, fusing them together. The bonded metal is twisted and then carved with a carving tool. The carving process exposes different metals in the layers below. Different depths and widths of carving create intricate and interesting designs. Next, with enormous strength, the bands are pressed flat, creating these distinctive patterns. He says the most challenging part was bonding the metal layers together without melting them.
It's really difficult to find just the right temperature.
Each metal has a different melting point. But without even reaching their melting points, the metals can be bonded together on the atomic level through the right combination of heat and pressure over time. But if the temperature is too low, the layers don't bond. And if the temperature is too high, some layers melt, marring the distinctive, beautiful patterns. These boxes hold the remains of failed attempts. It took almost 5 years and hundreds of tries to get all the steps just right. A pair of matching rings joined in a figure 8. The happy couple separates them. With some finishing touches, the set is complete. This is their workshop. Here you can see the commitment of an artisan. The skills of highly trained experts are shown on the screens. The work is divided into steps for each process. It's arranged so that each young craftsman can graduate to ever more demanding tasks. He believes it's important to revive traditional techniques, but also to apply young energy to find new value for them in the modern world.
I think that young people make full use of their sensibilities when mastering traditional techniques. We want to bring the advantages of traditional Japanese skills to the world in a new way.
And those in front of you are the rings we saw in the video. Would you like to try one on?
Sure. The rings are very beautiful. They seem very organic and warm for some reason. And if the Takumi hadn't modernized that ancient technique, we'd never see rings like this today. I really appreciate his efforts.
I usually picture a traditional craft artisan as doing everything himself. But he had a number of assistants dividing up the work. I didn't expect to see that.
Yes, he's refining the skills of long-gone craftsmen by trying to recreate their mokumegane masterworks. It's sort of like a conversation across the ages. I can't wait to see what else he and his assistants come up with.
Thank you very much, Michelle. So, Dr. Oka, what are your final thoughts about the virtual reality tech we saw today?
Well, we saw some of the things that are possible with virtual reality. I hope developers will continue to be very careful about the safety for systems that directly stimulate skin or muscles with electricity. But if it's used effectively, VR can augment and extend human abilities across a range of fields beyond the gaming world. I was reminded of that today.
And that's all for this week's Science View.
Thank you for joining us.
And we all see you next time.